Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is February the 2nd, day after February the 1st, but we're still in 2021. Are we in 2021 where we don't have the opportunity to control resources that are allocated to our people? We don't have the opportunity to conversate in regards to the allocations and the services spent in our community. It is just totally unacceptable yesterday when the 9-year-old child was pepper sprayed in the back of the car, when public schools have access to resources for psychologists and for behaviorists and for student services. And really, why are the police is so engaged in public education? As it pisses me off as I continue to understand that my people have been denied the opportunity to engage as an American citizen, and where are our voices as they are drowned out by public policies and people who don't even understand that they're not free in America. And I don't care if you have a job, that you're making all that money, and that you have a business and you're making all that money, because the little children who look like you have no access in public services in the poor communities. Another example, a national example of what I'm talking about, truly is what? Every day we see another instant of a young African American being murdered, being restrained, and denied access to public education, as they can be suspended, expelled for life at 11 years old here in Clark County. Somebody help me with this, as public education is not to deny services, but it's to uplift and uphold people and transition them into the world. What are the sustainable numbers of the people who are benefiting from the public service sector who look like you? Because if it's one or two, it's not acceptable. And that's just real. And I want to tell you that an elected black official represents his office where he is performing services. And that's just it. He doesn't represent you individually. He may understand, because he's black, what oppression feels like. But truly, representation comes from independent citizens who can advocate. Elected officials can't advocate on their own behalf. No, that's not their job. Although a public citizen has a responsibility to do self-advocacy and advocacy for things that are broken, that we are forced to live by, because we all pay taxes. This is only America, though. What are we talking about? I'm talking about, my God, we see it every day. We see oppression of people every single day. And we see murder people. People get murdered. Black people. They murder my black people, my family, my people, because they can simply. That's something that they can do, because there's no accountability. Anytime we can understand that George Floyd would be murdered on public TV, and the cries from the community, white, black, and every American, I think, was disgusted with that open murder. What happened was they just totally ignored it. And they moved on with the taking over of the Capitol. But anybody who watched the news yesterday, one of the men from Las Vegas cried out in court saying he didn't mean it. Most likely he didn't mean it. But these are not children, these are adults. And we are held to the fullest extent of the law, no matter what. I don't care if you didn't mean it. The full law and the full weight of the law is applied on you, and that's just real. So let's get a clue and let's wake up, shall we? No more 9-year-old children being arrested. Why are the police